Hey guys, Scott with Two Button Crew here. Gonna be doing an episode that's a little bit different today, talking about just what I've been playing recently on Switch. We're gonna start with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because that's my most recent purchase. I mean, I got it at the same time as Puyo Puyo Tetris. But I've been playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe a lot. I've been enjoying it, and I've also been getting frustrated with it. And probably a lot of you are feeling the same way because Nintendo has really, what's the word? They have conditioned us to collect everything, to fill in all of the blanks in the menus, to get all the medals, and I did all that in Mario Kart 8 for Wii U, but in Switch I have to kind of start from scratch. So I began with beating all of the cups in 50cc, 100cc, 150cc, and that was really tough. Once I get to 150cc, it's there are some serious problems with the item balance in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Okay, I know that they introduced a super horn to counterbalance the biggest complaint, which was the blue shell. And the super horn is great if you can hold on to it. But first of all, you hardly ever get the super horn when you're in first place. Second of all, it nearly always gets stolen from you by a boo. And third of all, if you manage to not run into any boo trouble, you will get it lightning zapped out of you. I have successfully used a super horn on a blue shell like 3 times. And it's just incredibly frustrating when you're trying to do the good Nintendo fan thing and get all the medals on all the races, on all the CCs, and working on 200, and then you get to the last lap and you get just completely messed over by items. And it doesn't come down to skill. It's a random thing. It's random what you get. I mean, there are things you can do. You can try to hold on to items, use them wisely. You can always aim for the double items instead of just picking up one. And I do all that stuff, and I hold on to things as well as I can, but sometimes there's just nothing that you can do. So I popped out the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe cartridge, and I put it away for the time being. I'm sure I have that level of Nintendo fan OCD that I'll probably go back to it after I've had some time away. But, I mean, battle mode is great fun. Saphira, Kitty. I'm trying to make a video right now for my YouTube channel. I'll talk to you in a few minutes. And I popped in Zelda Breath of the Wild, which I hadn't I hadn't played for like a month since I last beat it. And it's been great getting back into that game because I only had like 40 shrines when I took down Calamity Ganon. So I want to talk about what I've been doing in Zelda Breath of the Wild. And if you are wary of what would you say? I guess quest spoilers. I won't talk about the storyline at all because that's not really what I'm working through in the game right now. But here we go, talking about Breath of the Wild. Today I bought my house, and it's what is it, west of Hateno Village, or Hateno. I'm sure there's a more intelligent way of pronouncing it than Hateno, but Hateno Village is fun to say. So I got my house. That was a little bit annoying because I had my pockets stuffed full of rupees, and you just had to like talk to the construction guy over and over again, and he only did one task at a time when really I could have just signed off on the whole construction deal in one fell swoop. But it was funny hearing all of his like mottos and stuff, and that guy was weird, a hippie with the pink pants and the open vest and all that. I started taking screenshots of what he said to his construction partner because that was just hilarious. So I got my house built. I got all of the upgrades. I thought it was going to be like Animal Crossing there for a second when it's like 50,000 rupees. I'm like, oh man, I'm going to be paying this off for a while. But he lowered the price. I got everything. And then I started hanging up weapons and stuff. It's nice that you get a place to store things. But I realized that really only the Guardian weapons look good hung up because it's so badly lit in there that like the glow of the Guardian weapons just look awesome and everything else is just shadowed. So I'll probably just collect Guardian weapons in my house. They really needed some like uplighting on your cases, your weapons storage and your shield storage and all that. But I don't think they make guardian bows, so what am I gonna put in there? Maybe in the comments let me know what you guys are using your house for. Other than that, I've just been finding shrines like crazy. I think my favorite shrine quest has been the one, it's in the snowy area. I think it's called Hiberno. I'm sure I got that wrong. With the white bird. It's like the white bird quest or whatever, and you have to go up on the peak and you have to see it, and you don't know exactly what you're looking for based off of the adventure log, but it turns out it's this area of land that looks like it's in the shape of a bird, and as you fly toward it, you see the shrine, and I think that was like the coolest combination of exploration and a hint and a shrine quest and gliding and just like the layout of the world. It all worked together to be a really memorable moment for me. So I'm working back on replenishing my 3 complete wheels of stamina because I traded some of that in to get the Master Sword before I beat the game. And I want to beat all the shrines in the game. I've been just finding a ton of Korok seeds along the way, but I will never, ever 100% Zelda Breath of the Wild because there are 900 Korok seeds, and that is just nuts. Like I said earlier in this video, Nintendo has conditioned their fans, myself foremost in that group, to get everything in all of their games. But in this edition of Zelda, it's just going to be impossible. I mean, I'm sure the select few will do it, but no thank you. So let's talk about what I would consider being 100%ing the game for me when I will consider myself done with Breath of the Wild, because I think that's going to be different for everyone, depending on how you like to play your games. Beating all the shrines, beating all of the dungeons, beating all of the quests, side quests, shrine quests, obviously, and finding all the memories. And then finding enough Korok seeds to max out your inventory, which I believe is 100. For me, that's going to be part of 100%ing the game. And then, is there anything else? I mean, beating all the DLC when it comes out. Oh, you know what I just thought of? The stinking pictures. The camera rune that you get, which allows you to take pictures of everything. This is just giving me horrible flashbacks to the Metroid Prime series where you have to scan everything, because that's exactly what that mechanic is like. I don't think I'm going to include that in my personal checklist for this game. I don't think that would contribute to my enjoyment, especially since I've already beaten the Blight versions of Ganon without getting their pictures. I believe that means I'm hopeless. Maybe I could go back into the castle and get their picture again. But regardless, there would be so many things to take pictures of, like every item and every creature and stuff. I don't believe that enhances my enjoyment of the game, and I think that's really what this comes down to, is like I want to do the things in Zelda that are going to be fun. Finding 100 Koroks, sure, that could be fun. Finding 900 Koroks, I would feel like I was a slave to the game, not enjoying other Switch titles that are coming out, and just not fun. 900? No.